All night? Yeah, I bet you're hungry. Are you hungry? Can you help me? Good morning, world. Say good morning, world. We gonna have a good day? Can mommy have a besito? Thank you. Okay, should we change your diaper? Okay, you ready to lay down? Wow, are you gonna help me this morning? Ready to go have some breakfast? Yep. I love you. Can you say, I am brave, I am strong, I am loved, I am capable, I am wanted, I am important, I am a child of God. Oh, yeah, you tell him. I am a friend, I am kind. Wake him up. I do hard things. High five. Let's have a good day. Okay, no. Should we put the diaper in the garbage? Okay. Mommy put it in the garbage for you? Okay. Let's go, girl. Let's go see Daddy. Daddy's downstairs. Ooh. Ready?
Pack up my summer in a Ziploc bag. Old maps and tchotchkes, photographs of this and that. I'll write myself a letter so that I'll remember all. What if I don't hold on to this red string? Can't retrace my old steps, the songs I used to sing. If the birds all eat my breadcrumbs, how will I know who I was? Call me the sentimental type, nostalgic, but I have to prove that I was here. What if I forget that I was here? I can't forget that I was here. Boxes on boxes you'd call worthless stuff, but I get a glow each time I go open it up. If memory's a treasure, trying to be a billionaire. I fear I'd fall apart to lose the things that form my heart, that prove that I was here. What if I forget that I was here? I can't forget that I was here. I was here. Ooh. Ooh. Someday all the people that I love will move on. Someday all the places that I love will be gone. Someday I might not have my brain to rely upon. Oh, so what happens then? How will I go back to when I was here? What if I forget that I was here?
Okay, you want to eat. Okay. 1 minute. All right, let's try that again. Good morning. So welcome to today's video. Just doing a day in the life, taking you guys along what life looks like in our lives right now. So this morning was a bit of a rush and stuff. I had to pick something up and just some random things. So now we're just getting the day really started. We've driven to some thrift stores because today I need to do some shopping for my shop on Instagram, Emma's Attic. So we're gonna hit up this thrift store, which is one of my favorites. It's like a huge market inside and it's got everything you could ever imagine. So we're gonna go look around there. Then I'm gonna go to Plato's Closet. And I think we'll just see. We might go to a couple of other places, but I really just try to come to one place and hit up multiple stores. But it obviously depends on like Sammy, how she's feeling, and just how the day looks. So we'll go. We brought lots of snacks so that I hopefully don't get nauseous and we don't have to buy takeout, because that is a big thing. Whenever I go out, I just get hungry, so I try and bring lots of snacks. I'm not gonna film a ton in the stores just because it's really overwhelming with Samantha. So we're just gonna do the shopping and then head home and we'll continue on with the day. I might take you guys in this one, but definitely not Plato's. Plato's is such a joke because like they don't have buggies, and so I have to use the stroller as our buggy, and she usually wants out and she's usually wanting to crawl all over. So I'm not gonna try and film at the same time because it'll just be a complete disaster. So yeah, now you're happy, okay. Anyway, let's head in here, see what we can find, and I'll kind of show you guys some things that I look for when I go to thrift stores. I'm not looking for a ton of stuff today, I'm really focusing on clothing, but I'll show you other things that I find that are kind of cute. What? Oh, no, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. All right, we made it home from shopping. Wasn't like the most successful thrift shop, but I also didn't need a ton of stuff. So I got what I needed for next week's clothing drop. We have a very tired baby here. She basically bit, smacked, screamed at me for majority of the time. So I was kind of just in and out of there as fast as I could. But I did get a couple things just for myself as well. So I'll show you guys, because I actually found some really cute sweaters. I love that I love summer so much, but I do love dressing for the winter. So, okay, so the first thing that I got is this sweater. It's by Sierra & Co. But it's so cute. I feel like this is a color that you don't see very often. It's kind of like a pastel green, maybe almost like Easter colored green. I don't know what you would call that. But I love that it has like this collar. Anyway, it's really cute on, really cozy, really comfy. And I kind of plan on just wearing like sweaters with skirts or leggings and stuff with my pregnant belly as it grows. So I got that for myself. And then I also got this sweater, which is by American Eagle. And it's like a cropped sweater, which is really nice for pregnancy as well, because I'll wear them cropped anyway with like my bump popping out. And then I found myself some Lululemon shorts. So that's awesome because we've been going back to the gym. So I actually didn't have any like shorts that I liked. So I thought Lululemon for $8, not bad. And then I just got myself this t-shirt. It was like a huge back to school event day. I didn't realize that. So it was crazy at the stores and I just kind of like I don't know, it was hard to really get a good look, but I found some cute stuff to put up on the shop for next week. And then I got obviously a couple things for myself. But yeah, we're back home. And actually a lot of you guys said that you want to see more meal ideas and stuff, which I thought was so funny because I'm really not that great of a cook. But I know that it's good. It's like helpful to sometimes see what other people are eating just to get ideas. So we did make a really kind of creative dinner last night, and I'm actually gonna make it for lunch today because we had some leftovers. So I'll show you guys that because I'm gonna make it right now. Okay. It's gonna be one of those days. I'm definitely gonna need to let this defrost, but basically it's like a smoothie in here. So we made like smoothie bowls for dinner, which if you're like kind of wanting something that's like a treat but also healthy, this is the perfect meal for that. I feel like this is not in focus and it's really bothering me. So what we made the smoothie base out of was frozen banana and mango. I like to choose really creamy fruits because you want it to kind of have an ice cream consistency. And then we used both milk, but we also used this acai like juice that we found at Costco. So it's just like a superfood drink. It's this one. I've actually never seen it there before, so when we saw this I was like, I really want to try it because like you hear about acai bowls and stuff. So good. It added a really sweet yummy flavor to it. So we used this and then the banana and mango, and then just we added like milk, and then I think Granola also threw in some ice cubes. So basically just make your smoothie base. You can use whatever fruits you want, just make sure they're frozen so that it comes out really thick and creamy. And then you can just put whatever on top. So we had slivered almonds, granola, coconut flakes, strawberries, you could put blueberries, you could cut up dates. Rodolfo put like oats on top of his. So you can really make it however you want, and it's fun because if you have kids, like you can set out different toppings and everyone could make their own, like depending on what they like. It's kind of almost the same idea as making like ice cream sundaes, except that it's a healthier version of that. And it's obviously better foods for your body. So I'm gonna make that for lunch right now, and then I'll show you guys like the final product, but I'm gonna have to let that smoothie defrost for a little bit or like microwave it or something because it's very frozen. So as you can see in mine, I put granola, coconut, shredded coconut, cacao nibs, and strawberries. And then I just made one for Sammy with just granola, but she really likes it as well. So like, look how delicious this looks, and it's all really good for you.
Sitting on my own in a hotel room on a rainy day.
Okay, so we are currently upstairs in the guest room slash playroom slash my office room. This room literally has so many purposes, but it's kind of what I wanted it to be because we have 3 bedrooms. Obviously one is ours and one is Samantha's. This room was just sitting here as like this really awkward space where we've always had a bed in here for guests, but then it just kind of became like the dumping grounds for everything. So I was like, no, I really want to have every room have a purpose. So I was like, we're either getting rid of the guest room or I'm like gonna utilize it because we don't have guests here enough to just have one room only be a guest room. It just doesn't make sense. So I really like the idea of creating a playroom for Sammy out of her room. Yes, this is your playroom. So I'll show you guys kind of what I did because I recently just redid this whole room. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, can we show them your room?
Okay.
So when you first walk in, I've stuck my desk here. It like just barely fits. The door can't close, but whatever. This is like my work corner. So this is where I keep just like everything organized. This is my work desk. So that's really nice just to use up that corner space. Then this is kind of the playroom side of it. So as you can see, I've put a couple books up there, and then these are her toys, which I rotate out every 1 to 2 weeks depending on how much she's played with them. It's actually due for a rotation today, I think, so I'll do that and I'll kind of show you guys how I do that. So her toys are here, and then I always keep a bunch of board books for her to look at. I've noticed she's been grabbing these though, so I might move those out because these aren't books I want her to necessarily turn pages on because she might rip them and they're a little bit nicer, so whatever. I'll maybe just move this one. This one's super cute. It's actually by Joanna Gaines. I didn't even know she wrote a children's book, but my sister-in-law gave this to us for Sammy's birthday, and it's a really, really cute book. So I'll see if I can link it down below for you guys. So now Sammy has like tons of room to play in here. Like there's lots of floor space, and we can come in here and do arts and crafts and whatever we want to do. So that is what this corner is. And then obviously, as you can see, we have our bed here for guests. So it's nice because it doesn't take up the whole room, but it's there, and then they actually have like a real mattress to sleep on, and we don't have to just rely on an air mattress or anything like that. I just decorated these shelves. These were here from when this was her nursery, and they made more sense because there was a dresser here, but I just decided to decorate them. So I put some little things up there just to make it look cute. And then in this corner, I just stuck our large mirror, which I use this for try-ons for my clothing shop. I also just love having a mirror where Sammy can use it because she just loves coming up and talking to herself. And then in this basket, I've put all of her blankets, and then I just have this lamp here because I have nowhere else to put it. And yeah, that is this room. So I mean, there's still like tons of room, and I kind of like having it nice and open. And then this closet holds a lot of my inventory. So lots of clothes in there and just random stuff. But I am way happier with this room. I feel like it actually has some purpose to it now, and we can use it for so many different things, and it doesn't become super cluttered. Everything has a space and stuff like that. So it's super great. Okay guys, my heart is literally melting watching her play over there. She's still in her playroom, reading her stories to herself, playing with the toys in whatever way she wants, and just totally having like some independent playtime. And honestly, this is something that I really tried to prioritize from day one. I would leave Sammy as a newborn. Is obviously a lot different because they really don't do that much, but even when she was younger and she wasn't yet crawling or moving around, I would still set her down on her play mat and I would let her play alone and look around alone without me constantly like trying to entertain her or like get her attention on something. I would really just let her mind go and be creative and look wherever she wanted to. So I just like, and now seeing her do this is so freaking cute and like so rewarding because I have been implementing independent play, independent time. I can hear her coming over. Hi darling, are you playing? But I just was doing that from day one because I really wanted her to know how to play on her own and to know how to come up with new ideas and to have an imagination and to be creative. And I didn't want to always be entertaining her and always showing her how to do it, because why is this one way of doing it the only way? Why can't she explore new ways of exploring a toy? So I just want to encourage you, like, and it also really helps me as a mom know that I get some time where I can just step back. Like, I'm still staying close by to make sure she's okay. I also know that room is perfectly safe for her. There's nothing in that room that she could get into, and I think that's why it's so important to have like designated areas where you know it's safe for your baby to just kind of explore, so that you can step out of the room, you know, go to the bathroom, go make yourself a quick snack or something, and know that they're okay and that they're also having, like, it's so healthy for them. So, oh, thank you. I love it. You want some? So, let this just be encouragement to you. It's okay for your baby to have some independent time throughout the day, and start them young so it's something that's part of their routine. And then they'll play by themselves. And then we play together. Yeah, we do both. Can you blow Mama a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, thank you. You're gonna give it to the camera. Are you blowing kisses to the camera? Okay, can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. 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 You're so cute. Drop it. Drop it. Sit. Down. Look at it. Smart tricks. Hi, Luca. The noise that she makes. Yeah. Oh, she's smiling. Ah, we like the puppy. She's like, as long as he doesn't just come and jump on me. This is great. Here, stop. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Yeah, that's perfect. No, you just have to. Okay, good boy. Like, get his attention. Hey, you need to blow. Yeah.
Step into a dream of a wish of mine.
How are you scared of it? Because they've been around a dog. Sit. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Look at it. Let me see. This hand. Sammy, let me see your hair. Can you see your hair? Wow! Baby, I know you are so ready for bed. Okay, can you zip up your zipper? Zip up your zipper. Okay, so I've gotten Sammy down to bed. I'm gonna have to update you guys on her bedtime routine if that's something that you like to kind of hear about and stuff, because I've actually reached the point where she goes to bed on her own in her crib, and it's been life-changing. I went back and forth a lot, as you guys know, especially if you follow me on Instagram. We've been co-sleeping most of the time. And it's just been, I've been really torn. But having her now fall asleep on her own in her crib has been amazing. It gives me some time in the evening. I really feel like I get a bit of a break and I get some alone time. So it's been much needed, and it's been a form of self-care that I didn't know I would need this pregnancy, but I definitely have needed. So I just had a nice hot shower. My face is all shiny because I just used my coconut oil. But Rodolfo went to the gym, so I just have some time. I'm honestly exhausted. I think it's only like 8, maybe 8:30, but I'm just going to totally veg. Usually I'll try and tidy up a bit, but I'm so tired today, so I'm just gonna give myself some time to just watch a movie, relax, fall asleep, whatever my body wants to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed following along on our day. I really tried to film from beginning right up until the very end so you can get a really real look into our day. If you guys do enjoy me sharing kind of these more unfiltered, just like very real day in the life videos, then please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you're up to in the comments down below. I love visiting and chatting with you guys there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.